Okay, so in this video, we're gonna show you real quickly how to use the Go Direct energy sensor to monitor the electricity being generated by your wind turbine. So the Go Direct sensor you can use in two different modes. You can use it plugged into the computer with the USB, or you can connect via Bluetooth to any device, and the app is free and the software is free from Vernier. So first I'm going to show you the laptop because I think this is a nicer way to see it in the classroom, but then I can also show you how to connect with a cell phone or another device. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to plug it into your laptop. You've already got the software downloaded at this point. And then when you open the software called Graphic Analysis, it should recognize your energy sensor and immediately bring up voltage and current graphs. This is an okay view, and you can go into each of the axes and change what you're seeing. You could have multiple things being graphed at the same time, like voltage and power. See, they're now both on that y-axis, or you can switch what you're seeing and display different things. So I personally like to see power, and voltage is what most of the students like to see, so I put that in there. In this view, you're only going to see the data when you run it for 30 seconds and collect the data while it's generating. So I also like to have the meter open because the meter allows you to see instantaneous information. Again, this energy sensor has a built-in 30 ohm resistor. If you are working with a different amount of resistance or another load, you can switch it over and then connect your load to these two metal pieces right there. But for the most part, we'll use that 30 ohm resistor. And now when we spin, you can see the data showing up on the screen. So now you're seeing some data. And that's nice because the students can get a real quick feel for if the turbine is generating the same amount of electricity that they had last time, or if whatever they did that modified their turbine is making it better or worse. In competition, remember that the students are going to be ranked, and they're ranked by how much energy they can produce over that 30 seconds, or the joules. So for instance, if we were going to collect data, we'd hit the collect button, and then for 30 seconds, it would spin, and it's awesome. And you're seeing the data generated below in the graphs, and you're seeing the energy output accumulating, and you're seeing the instantaneous data here on the meter. And again, this is how I like to set up my windows. After 30 seconds, it's going to say how many joules you created. I also usually come in here and give it a couple more decimals, especially when the students are just learning and the amount of energy that they're generating isn't significant. It helps to distinguish between people. And so now you can see it's 0.7504 joules. You have that instantaneous measurement even when it's not collecting. And they can also see a graph where they can look at trends. Did it ramp up? Did it start wobbling? And you kind of see a rhythmic issue within the data. You can also come in here and zoom into your data by clicking on the magnifying glass. And then at any point you can click on the data, you can get the actual numbers, and you can come into this one and view statistics, and that'll tell you things like your mean, your median, your standard deviation, and things like that. So if you're looking for your kind of average voltage or average power, you can get that data off of here. So lots of capabilities in the desktop version of the Vernier software. So now I'm going to unhook this, and we're going to connect via Bluetooth. And so this is going to turn that on. Make sure that it's blinking, and then on your device, you're going to bring up the graphical analysis software, and it should give you a bunch of different ways, and you're going to hit sensor data collection, and it's going to look for things that are close, and it's going to find mine, and that number is also right on your vernier sensor somewhere. There it is. And when you're done, you hit done. And now you're going to get that same view. And this one is, again, got the graphs. I, on my phone, usually just do the meter and just do that instantaneous reading. But you can go in here and do the same stuff that you did with the magnifying glass and the statistics and changing which graphs you have and all of that stuff and collect your data. So it's the same interface, just smaller and Bluetooth wireless. And hopefully this was helpful. If you have questions, you know where to find us, casejmu@gmail.com.